Hey guys, welcome back. Echoes Mesona. Here we go again. It's gonna be great. So, last time we started, we had all of the Shadow's End enter Yujiwon's lair, being guarded by Zhen Yin. After talking a lot about how you guys were going to approach this and how you guys were going to fight this out, you guys came to the plan to one, release the captives, and then two, to first try to land a dispel magic blow on Zhen Yin's thrall, the magical spell keeping him attached and subservient to Yujiwon here. Now, when you guys set it up, you guys were able to really stack the odds in Shai's favor to roll well and to beat the spell itself. And he did well. He rolled like a 30 some, adding, or he was already at 30, and then he rolled his inspiration on top of that to add an additional like whatever plus 6 something to have like a 30 some 37 thing at the end. It was wild. And pretty much another useless use of inspiration on Shai's part. Anyway, very amusing. At least he's consistent. Now, here from then on, you guys continued the battle, which was a pretty much since knocking Zhen Yin out, who was the main muscle of the fight there, you guys had a very downhill battle from then on. Yujiwon herself was taken out pretty quickly, knocked out of the sky by Kanari here on her flying sword, and killed officially by Karhale, who made sure to cut her down quick and fast with the stun. You guys were able to get rid of a continued pest for the past longest time of the game here.
2 years. 2 years.
2 years, yeah. And with just greatness there, she before she dies, she does claim that you guys won't be able to stop them at large, and that they will bring him back, and he in turn will also bring her back because he loves her. And then she dies. Beyond that, you guys continued the fighting a priest whom Karhale believes to be must be a dragon, plausibly Coagumus, who had fought and supposedly died in the final battle with Jezrien way back when, a battle that Jezrien himself officially died, or didn't officially die in, but technically actually did die before, making a deal with before Nide made a deal with Coagumus. You guys don't know what that deal had been, but with all that context, that's why Karhale believes this priest, who is probably the regent in Karhale's mind, to be a dragon. Now, continuing on from there, you guys have been fighting, and Konotash Kue has been, as a part of the fight, working with Lisa Tanya for some period of time now, but has been here as well, working with her, trying to do the same kind of ritual used to enthrall Zhen Yin on Xian Wei here, who has been recently resurrected with the destruction of the Stygian seal. The Stygian seal itself being the weaponized soul of Xian Wei's, which Karhale had a brief encounter with previously. Now, as you guys have continued through the fight, and Shai was able to land a lot of blows on Konotash, who was weakened very quickly by it, because Shai was able to see an invisible creature, which none of you guys were able to see. So Shai was able to land all this damage on him, but was not able to fully kill him, leaving the guy heavily damaged and ready to make a break, which he did, kind of retreating back to the top tier there. Now, as we enter this again, all the skeletons that had been, all the undead that had been around for a little while are gone because Yujiwon is gone. And the only enemy you guys have left is this priest here at the second tier, or standing on the second tier. Now, Shy is presently unconscious on the first tier, and Karhale, Karhale and Atoll are at the foot of the entire. Oh hey, at the foot of the entire thing, and you guys are like starting to climb up in essence at this point. Shy is at a, well, you guys don't know where he's at actually in his roles here, but at the top of the order, we're starting with Kanari, I believe, was the person we ended on, correct?
I don't remember.
Yes, because
I'm relatively sure
it was about wanting to get to my turn.
Oh, I think you're right. I think you said as you reach the top, you'll see that.
Yeah. So to open again then, as we broke off last time, Kanari flying to the top, you use a majority of your, I would say not all of your movement, you get about 30 feet higher in the air, kind of going in this upward angle toward the top of the tier before you realize once you coast it, you can see, you can't see, what am I saying? But you do not hear any signs of life at the top of this tier once you coast it. Do you want to enter toward this tier? You can't visually see, so you're not sure if like they're gone. Do you want to try to get to the tier to actually like get closer, I suppose?
Yeah, sure. She's gonna try to see if she can find them. Maybe they're trying to hide or something like that.
Okay. As you go up to the tier, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh no. Roll me a intelligence check.
Oh, why? 20. I rolled a 2 for perception.
Really?
Yeah, I rolled 2 for perception, and it's an intelligence. Like so I just rolled 1, and it was a 20. So cool beans.
Nice. So as you fly in this diagonal upward and you get to a place where you're close enough that you would be able to sense them in theory, you don't sense anyone. So you start drifting closer because maybe it's some sort of sound barrier that's separating you, maybe. And then you get to a point where you feel this like sudden haze of energy that like strikes a chord in you that makes you think magic, and you stop right at the edge of what seems to be some sort of magical field of energy, and you don't touch it because it strikes you as unnerving.
But I don't sense anybody like inside of it.
Right now you don't sense anyone inside of it. It seems to be just a blank on the inside, but that could be the haze of energy. You're not sure.
Somebody who could see things, get up here. I think they're gone, but there's a weird magic orb. Don't touch it. And that's, I guess, what I'll do for... No, if she can't see and she can't touch it, I'm going to start flying back down to the priest guy, I guess, and she knows he's still a threat. So that's what I'll do.
So you're presently right above him. He's about 15 feet below where you're hovering now. So I would say you just use your full movement to kind of get up there, right?
Okay.
Did you want to use an action to drop back down again?
You say like 15 feet under me?
Oh, yeah. You could probably just jump for it and jump at him if you want to. He's standing on the tier, and you can sense the tier below you. Or you sensed it passing up.
No, if he's close-ish to me, then I'm just going to turn and say, "Where did they go?" And I'm going to do take thoughts and see if I can tell if he knows where they're going. So that's
okay. Okay, so you take thoughts, and he's thinking sporadically. His thoughts are kind of all over the place right now. He goes, "Who are these people to? Why are they fighting us on such a glorious mission, such an honorable mission that we have for ourselves?" And he's thinking along that vein. And then when you say your question, he goes, "Where did they go? Where did who go?" And he seems just confused about what you're asking. He doesn't seem to be aware that anyone should be gone.
Dang it. Okay. Can I just probe his mind then and try to just get an idea of what exactly they're doing? Like what is, like, this glorious mission that everyone keeps rattling on about, like that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. And that's a charisma saving throw for him?
I think it's a, hold on. Oh goodness, I don't have everything on one sheet, and I really need to get on that. I just keep forgetting to put it all on one sheet. I gotta find it. I think it's actually wisdom, but I will look.
Do we still have advantage on con saves and charisma checks, by the way?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
At least con saves from me. I don't remember. I don't know about.
I believe you guys do.
Dang it! Hold on. Let's see. I hate that it took away pinned messages. It's so I can't.
Why
find
did that happen for you guys? Because I still have that.
No.
It's just the encryption. I don't know. It's very annoying.
Okay.
Does your pinned messages work for Aaron, Rachel?
It is. Oh, mine? Oh, never hers.
Yeah, I can pin.
I was asking. I know that yours and mine, Izzy, doesn't work for Aaron's because hers is encrypted. But does yours work for Aaron?
Like me?
Yeah.
Oh, I can check.
Like, does Aaron, like in your chat with Aaron, can you pin messages and see it?
Yeah, I just pinned a random message.
Okay, I love you all, but is this important right now?
Sorry.
Fair.
Can't
what
find
was
it.
the answer?
It's
Here I can look
my messenger is ridiculous because if I search my messages, it now won't let me click on the message to go to it. I click on it, nothing happens.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, that's
No
what
worries.
I thought.
So wisdom saving throw. That's going to, for him, it's going to be a 19. It's a 22.
Oh, okay.
Makes
Bummer.
sense for a. So as you reach into his mind, there's this burning holy energy, almost this radiant fire that shoves you out of his mind, and you get like shoved back into your own mind there.
Dang it. Okay.
And he's just growling, and he's preparing to make another attack come his turn.
That is my turn then. So, dang it. Well,
Okay. Next is going to be, we have Karhale. Karhale, you're at the foot of you're at the base of the tower here.
Yes. And I'm trying to remember where I had set myself at the end of last turn because I had intended to chuck a crystal at Shy.
Okay. You can attempt. I will say, to do so, you're gonna have to do like this nice fine lob upwards in an arc perfect enough to land right next to him in a place you cannot see because you're presently like 30 feet below him.
Oh,
not even 30 feet. You're 45 feet below him. He's on the first tier. He's laying down.
Oh, well, luckily for me, my speed is currently 50 feet.
Cut in half when you climb. So you have 20
that?
feet-ish. 25.
Yeah, but 50
So you can start climbing.
No, I'm saying if I dash, that would be enough to get me up there. Right?
That's true. In theory, if you can climb it well.
Okay. Well, I would like to do that.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So you start climbing, and you're going to take your action to dash, correct?
Where's the priest?
Say it again. The priest is on the second tier up.
Okay, then yes.
So he's give or take about 70 to 80 feet above you.
Perfectly fine.
Cool,
Awesome.
cool.
Heading up then.
So you start climbing. Go ahead and roll me a acrobatics check.
That's dumb. I don't like acrobatics. Can it be athletics? Oh, that's fine.
I would say climbing can fall under. It can fall under either. I'd say.
Okay, well, I'd like athletics if I can, please. 18.
Okay. 18. So you climb well enough, and you get all the way up that first tier. You do have to dash to get the full length there. But with the 50 feet of movement, with the 100 feet of movement, you have the 50, so you get all the way to the top and shoulder your way up. And you push yourself up at the end. You see Shy laying unconscious nearby, and you're like, this is a familiar sight, and you move forward to throw the crystal next to him. It snaps. The reddish energy sucks into Shy's chest. Shy, you blink awake on 1d4 of health to you.
Woo. Let me roll it. 3.
Woo.
And
3
I
points of
I am
HP,
out
Shy,
of,
as you wake up.
I'm out of crystals. BT dubs.
Amazing. Karhale, any bonus action for you?
I don't think so. I mean, I really hope.
Okay.
Racing.
I believe this would mean that wait, when does your rage end if you don't make an attack?
If I don't take any damage in one full round.
Okay. So when does that begin?
At the end of my turn.
If she hasn't taken damage by her next turn, then
Okay.
she'll lose her.
I have to either attack or attack a hostile creature since my last turn, or taken damage. So
Cool.
this would be start.
So next
So
turn.
if by the end of my next
Got it.
turn I do not take damage or attack a hostile. But that's the end of my next turn.
Gotcha.
So if I use my next turn to attack a hostile.
Yeah, no worries.
Wait, it would be end? Wouldn't it be the...
It says end. If your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile since your last turn or taken damage.
Oh, so it would last because... Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I left that specific wording because I felt like it would be useful. So I'm good.
So you end your turns kind of crouching next to Shy's body here with multiple piles of just different skeletal bones lying on the ground, benign nearby on this edge. It's about like a 5-foot wide edge between this and the next cliff plateau that goes up to the next tier here. On top of which you can see the priest presently beginning to cast another spell. Now, next we have Zhen Yin, who is at the base next to you. He's going to actually growl, kind of low-key growling, start pulling himself up the edge of this thing as well. Yes, Karhale?
Can I stand between Shy and the priest? And give
you can try. It's not necessarily very effective because he can look down on both of you from above.
You know, the sentiment.
Unless you lay on top of him.
No, we're not doing that.
No worries.
The sentiment.
You can kind of try to get more into the eye range of the priest rather than Shy. There. Hopefully he'll be drawn to you rather than Shy. Next is going to be Karhale Zhen Yin. So Zhen Yin climbs up. I'm going to roll for him. He is struggling on his way up. He's a little slower with his climb than you were, Karhale, so he's not doing as well climbing. but he's making his way up slowly but surely. But he will also have to use his dash to get all the way up, which he does. Like once he gets to the edge, there's a moment where he slips and falls off because he got very low. He got very low with his roll. He got a, where is his sheet? Zhen Yin. Yeah, so he got a 9. Climbing up. So, oh no, wait. Oh, that doesn't matter. Actually, never mind. He gets to the top. He's fine. He's got like a 13 plus to his athletics. Anyway, so he gets all the way up, shoulders his way up, but it was kind of slower than he may have expected for himself. Next is going to be let's see, Mr. Oh, okay. So HGJ, Han Wonjun, he actually takes Kanari's words and he flies up alongside you, Kanari. You can sense him kind of coming up next to you. And he looks down on the force energy field here. And he goes, there doesn't seem to be anyone here. And he's looking down at what looks to be some sort of resurrection, an old resurrection setup, similar to that he had done previously, though a different form of the ritual, and as well as just blood that's been left on the top here, but no individuals from what he can tell. And he describes this to you, Kanari. He goes, could they have teleported away?
We do know he can teleport.
He's normally pretty dry emotionally, just generally a very reserved person. But he seems to, the voice, Kanari, you can tell, seems to grow angrier in this frustration here. And with that, he'll probably end his turn that way. Next is going to be Shy Sprout. Shy, you just woke up in your life and you see Karhale crouching over you.
Wow. I mean, I'll groan as I get back up to my knees. So what do I see around me? So they are gone now?
There's no more bodies of skeletons. Lusitania is dead. From what you can see, no one.
Even the mage you said was aiming at us?
The mage who had been aiming at you is no longer here. And if you're talking about the priest, you can't see him because you can't see non-invisible creatures.
Oh, true.
Forgot about that.
Well, I'm on the second tier, correct?
You're on the first tier.
With me.
Oh.
Hi.
I thought this, okay. Wait, so
there's 3 tiers. When I say first tier, I'm referring to the first one up. Then there's second one, and then the third one. The priest and the mage, when he had been around, were on the second tier, casting from the second tier. You only ever got to the first tier.
Huh. Okay. How did I hit them then?
You were hitting from this first tier. You're chucking your sword at him, ranged weapons.
Okay. I guess I'll just start climbing then.
Okay. Yeah, so you start climbing. It's 35 feet up. So as you start to climb, go ahead and roll me a athletics check or acrobatics check.
Okay. And I get advantage, right?
Why?
Because of the Bibliobaka?
Yes.
Yes.
No. Yes. Advantage.
Yes. Because of athletics.
Woo.
Well, remember.
So that'll be 22.
Damn. I am so sorry. I should have made my athletics check at disadvantage because I have with Shia withdrawal.
Ah, okay. Roll me another one and see if it's lower.
Oh, no, we're good. That's
Cool.
19. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Continue.
Shy, what was your roll again?
22, I think.
Okay, perfect. What is your movement speed?
40 feet walking.
You can only get up 20 feet, and you have 20 more feet to go, basically. Or 15 more feet to go.
And how high is the third tier from where I'm at?
What do you mean?
How far up is the third tier from where I'm at?
So if you're 20 feet up, you mean?
Sure. However far I got from my climbing.
Regular movement. Okay, so if you're 20 feet climbing up this tier here, this edge here, you cannot see it. You have no range on it because you can't throw from this angle. Because you can't like see where you're throwing necessarily. So like, I don't think you can. It's not a boomerang, so it's not going to curve over the edge.
What? No, I'm just asking how far away the third tier is.
Oh, okay. Well, from here, 20 feet, so 15 feet higher to get over the edge, and then all the way up the other tier is another 30 feet. So it's 45.
Okay, I'll just Misty Step up to the top of there.
Oh, yeah. Do you have to be able to see where you're going?
I mean, I would assume Misty Step is.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Misty Step is. But like,
You do have to see where you're going.
Yeah.
So you do not have visual range, so you won't be able to do that. You can get up to the edge here, though, to the top of the edge, because you can see it.
So I can't see the.
You can see the top of the edge.
From where you're at, you can't visibly see it.
You can see the edge, but not on top of the surface.
So I'll just teleport as.
You can't see the third tier. Yeah. I think the main thing with this spell is, in essence, you have to be able to like see and visualize yourself where you're going, kind of thing. So that's the nice thing.
Here?
Not from here. You would have to get on a different angle to be able to see it. Like, it is possible to see it, but you're not like flying. Like right now, it's a little cake thing, and you're at the bottom of one of the cakes. So when you look up, you can only see the edge of your cliff. You can't see past that. Because it's like a little cake tier that goes farther in and up.
Yeah, but you said it's another like. Oh, okay.
If you were closer, if you were higher on your edge, you would be able to see it. But you're still 15 feet down.
Yeah.
So to me, I don't think you would be able to see it from that
angle. Okay.
Either which way, so you use one of your teleports to get up to the top of your edge?
No. I'll just dash to get up to the top.
Okay, so you use your action to dash, and you get up to the edge, and you pull yourself up into standing with the remaining half of your movement there, which you still have. So you're standing on the second tier, and you see the priest who's looking askance at you.
Well, I can't see the priest.
Yeah, sorry, you can't see the priest. That is correct. But for everyone else, he's looking askance, says Shy.
I will teleport to the third tier then.
Okay, so now that you can see the edge of the third tier, you you dissolve your body and you kind of imagine your body reforming on the top of the third tier here. As you do so, roll me a intelligence, not intelligence. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Advantage.
Yeah. Constitution saving throw is an 18.
18. Just enough. But so you kind of dissolve yourself, and as the mist that is you shifts upward to reform over on the third tier here, you guys all, anyone who visibly can see the tier at this point, see like the force of energy that's surrounding it light up in this greenish purplish hue and like flashing lights almost as it rejects Shy. And Shy, you're thrown back down. Roll me a we'll do this as just a general
That's
luck
after
check. Just
passing the
D20.
save?
That's after passing the save. Like, you don't make it through. It doesn't allow you through. That was to determine whether you would take damage from
So he
Oh.
can't
being
teleport to the other side of it, realistically?
The magical ward that's holding people back stops teleportation as well from those unacceptable to it. So unless you are accepted within the spell's range, you can't go through it.
Interesting. Okay, so you said what, roll a d20? What roll is that?
Just a d20.
What is that for? Okay, 18.
Just general luck to determine to me whether you get thrown like out off of the whole tier in that kind of angle or downwards toward where you came from kind of thing. You said 18?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's really good. I would say you just get shot downwards back to the second tier where you just came from. So you get slammed down. Roll me a dexterity saving throw. You kind of like shot back, thrown back, smoking purplish smoke.
So I am technically blinded, correct?
What do you mean?
For magical effects, not general dexterity saving throws. Danger
what?
sense? You're looking at danger sense, right?
I have no idea. I have advantage on dex against effects that
Effects.
I would say it's a straight roll. I would say it does not apply in this scenario.
Plus
your danger sense.
Well, you're not blinded anyways.
So that's a 19 dex save.
Still really good. You land in kind of a roll thing, and you don't take damage from the shot, even though you got shot out kind of like a cannonball. But you hit and you roll and you catch yourself on the edge without falling off of it. And you pull yourself back up again. You're still looking up, and now you can visually see this purplish haze of a force field. Also, from what you can tell, since you can visually see, you do see what look to be runes that are circling the edges, the top of the cliff's edge that surrounds this last tier.
Mm-hmm.
Since he can't see invisible people, did he see anyone up there?
Well, he didn't see up there at all.
Oh.
He didn't reform on top yet.
That's fine.
I will just use the rest of my movement and climb up as far as I can, I guess.
Rest of your movement climbing up. Okay, so you use the rest of your movement. You don't have any more movement actually because you stood to standing
After
So
falling.
you actually don't have
Okay.
But any bonus action that might give you movement?
I used my bonus action already.
Oh, okay. Then next is going to be Inala. Inala, did you have anything you would like to do from the bottom here? You are presently right at the foot of the you're at the base as well. So Han Guanjun and Karhale just went up, and you can go up if you would like as well.
Didn't she just let that one guy out?
The champion of honor.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. She did. Okay, so then
Wondering if
he
he's
is actually presently unconscious. Actually, no. He came out. He was fine. He was fine.
He went and he grabbed his sword.
Yeah, he picked up his
Yeah, he
sword
went
from
and he did his
the-
own thing. He kind of didn't he leave?
I think he left.
he did not leave. He's still around. He does take a moment to kick the dead body of Lusitania, who is presently decapitated. And he makes his way back to you, and he goes, well, thank you for this. And unfortunately, I wish I'd gotten to have at least one of the blows on that shaitan. And he says it with a bit of disgust. Not even a bit, a good amount. And he looks at you with a bit of a quizzical expression here. Goes, thank you for releasing me, and for apparently defeating whatever this was. But can I ask, who exactly are you, and what your hand in all of this has been?
I'm the wrong person to ask, dude. I'm just here.
Just here?
It's kind of a long story. Can we talk about this later? And I'm gonna go to where everyone else is.
Okay. He kind of like rolls his shoulders a bit, and he goes, well, I would like to hit something, and he's going to follow after you, and he's going to start climbing up the base as well. If that's where you're going, right, Inala?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you start climbing up the base here, and you go quickly, very quickly. You use your movement, get to the top there. You have a bonus action as well if you'd like to use that to dash the rest of the way over the first edge.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. You have Long Strider, correct? I believe it was Karhale and Inala
I do. I have an
who
extra
got it,
10,
or
I have
was
an
it
extra
Karhale?
10 feet of movement.
I'm pretty sure it was Inala.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So then you have 40 feet of movement. You get up to mostly all the way. You'll still need a dash to get farther here. So you kind of like dash to get up to the second tier where, actually you get up to where Karhale's at. Do you want to stay here or keep going? You have more feet to keep going to the second tier.
If things look like, if she looks like she's got it.
Karhale just seems to be, yeah, she's just chilling here as she's about to keep moving. You're
She's,
just
like,
she had just kind of climbed up, woken up Shy, who took off and went up to the next tier as well, and she's about to move up into the next tier as well.
Okay.
So do you want to go ahead of her, I mean?
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Okay. So you pick up the rest of the feet, the rest of your movement here to get all the way up, and you get right up to the edge before you come to the end of your movement, and you're about to like kind of pull yourself up over the edge at a crouch. So right there is the end of your movement speed. Would you like to use your action for anything? At this point, you see Shy, who gets rebounded from the force field and shot back to the ground. You kind of like back off a little bit as he hits the ground kind of next to you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's kind of smoking purple.
Do I notice anything about the force field?
You actually notice You'll have to use your action to get closer, but you do see magical runes that seem to glow a little bit and fade as the force field becomes inactive again.
Mm-hmm. Do I recognize those ruins or no?
I would say you're going to have to use your action to start climbing the 3rd tier to get close enough to read them.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I think I'm good. I'll save that for next round.
Okay. So you can hold here. You do have an action. Do you want to use said action?
Oh, well then can I get...
Yeah, you can
then?
totally get up close with the dash. Mm-hmm. So you dash again to so Karhala, there's this moment of you like turning back and you see like Anala sprinting to the base, climb up one, climb up the next one, and start climbing the last one within like 5 seconds. She's just boom, 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 boom. She is like a little acrobat. But you climb to the top to where the edge of the runes here are and all that, and you can start examining them next round.
Okay.
And you're kind of hanging right below where the edges of the force field begin. Next is going to be someone else. And you guys hear a toll at her round. She's running to the base of the hill too, and she goes, guys, I think I misunderstood. I heard the footsteps, but they're actually going away from us, not closer. Because I don't hear them anymore. But she runs up to the edge here. And next is going to be, she's going to start climbing, but she doesn't have a lot of movement speed or climbing abilities. So she will roll to see if she gets up to the 2nd tier. She makes it, but she gets up to the edge, and then that's the end of her movement there. She'll use her action to get all the way up. Next is going to be Kanari. Kanari, you are at the edge of this force field here.
Well, Kanari doesn't really know anything about magic force fields. She can't really see anything up there to figure out how to deal with it. And she's not that smart. So she's going to do what she does best. And I'm just going to hit the stupid mage guy. So, or priest or whatever he is. So, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
My bad. It's the priest's turn between that. My bad. So Atoll's running up amid this period of time. So the priest will get to move, but Kanari, you're about to move right after him. So he is forming his spell, and he goes, he shouts out a little war cry that says, yeah, he just shouts out a little war cry, and he goes, "In the name of Taylor," as he casts his guiding bolt with his bonus action, Honorable Eminence, on top of it, and he's going to aim for the person who's been hovering right in front of him, who seems to be gearing up towards him with like a little raised fist and stuff. So he's going to shoot it out at Kanari here, and he rolls to hit. Acceptable. That's going to be a guiding bolt at 1st level, though. That's a 22 to hit.
Hits.
Amazing. So then it lands. That's going to be multiple D8.
That's okay. You're
Plus
just
the
giving me back my
D6.
key points.
Or is it D6s? Oh, there you go. That's totally fine. You're a little scary.
Bring it on. Babe. Oh gosh.
Okay, Garden Bolt is 46 actually. So that's going to be 8, 10. I actually lost. What did I just say? What was the number 46. I just said? I forgot it just now.
Oh, 22 to hit? 46.
I said out loud the number I just added up in my head. Do you guys remember what it was? No? Okay, it's okay. I just forgot it. So we'll just go. Okay, so it's 10 now. So this is the first 3. Next 3 is really bad rolls, actually. But 16, 17 plus one more. Oh, no, wait. Plus. Oh, plus another 3 anyway. That's 4 plus 5. So that's 11 anyway. Wait. Anyway. Oh, 10, 17, 20, 29. 2 more. 29. 20, 32, 36.
From a
Are
first
you
level
still
guiding
good?
bolt?
Get slammed into by this. This is a first level guiding bolt, and he gets honorable eminence, which adds 5d6 radiant damage on top of whatever spells he does.
Yes, I'm still good.
Are you still good? Cool. So that's the 46 there, and then or the 5d6 plus the 46, so it's not 96. Oh. I did 2 more for no reason. Here, take
Yeah, I
off.
thought you said you did 11,
Take
so I
off
was
the-
confused.
Take off the last 6.
Okay.
It's just the 30. But okay, so cool. Thank you. My bad. I can't do math. That's why I was like, wait, why is it still the same number as before? Anyway, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. And next is going to be your turn, Miss Canary.
Well, Kanari is she just kind of takes it and then just comes back towards him and just like cracks her neck and is like, thanks for that. I'm energized now. And then I'll just start wailing on him, I guess. So that is a direct point to hit my first one.
Amazing.
Where's a date? And then so that is 9 points of damage. I'm also gonna use my last charge, my last D12 charge on him. Just because if her father's not around to use it on, then I guess I'll use it on him.
Okay.
So that's 9 more points of damage from that first strike, and I get to heal 9 points of damage.
Nice.
And then let's see. I'm gonna roll again. So hopefully I hit again. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay.
So you kind of like rush down toward him on your sword here, and you whip out the katana, slice across his front. It has this like little chinking sound as you slice past a lot of his chainmail here. Go ahead and what was the next amount of damage?
Another 11 points of damage.
Nice.
For the second hit.
Okay. He takes it with a painful groan here. Any more attacks?
Yes, I am doing let's see, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a what's it called? Stunning strike with that blow.
Okay. Stunning strike. He gets a 17.
Okay, all right. And then I'll go ahead and hit him again, and with my fist.
Okay.
And that's a dirty 20 to hit again.
For Holly, you're on deck, by the way.
I'll do another stunning strike with it.
Amazing. He'll roll again. That's going to be a 19 regular. Just a natural 19.
And that's 11 more points of damage. And
he shrugs it off and goes, You can never hold back Taylor's power in his people.
That is my turn.
Nice. Next is going to be Karhale. You're on the first tier.
Okay. I'm gonna use all my movement and dash, get up the frickin' thing.
Cool. So it takes, you have 25 movement, correct? Sorry, you have 50, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then 25 up, and then you need the extra to get over the top, and then you still have about half of your movement left.
Okay. So half of 25, right?
You have 25, but if you're gonna climb some more, then yes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Where's the friggin' priest? See here?
So he's presently on the second tier, and yes. So you climb up and you get up here and you see him on the far end here. So you can rush up to him.
Well, I'm gonna charge him and I'm gonna use my bonus action for the tentacle. Yeah.
Woo! So bonus action, roll to hit +4.
Okay. That is.
He goes, "Why must you fight us? Why must you fight us when all we wish is to bring them back?"
It is a. I can't add 18 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Okay. Sorry, what did he say again?
Oh, why do you fight us when we only wish to bring them back?
Okay. Interesting combination. You're as pathetic as you are pretentious. And that's sick.
He looks at you with confused anger.
I'm also gonna say, who are you even trying to bring back anyways?
And you make your attack, right?
Yeah. That was 8 points of damage. Plus, he needs to make a DC 10 charisma save against my.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a natural one.
Yes! Let's go! All right.
He looks at you with confused anger.
What does that do?
That's a D4 of psychic damage.
Heck yeah. Do I get to add my rage damage? No, that's only melee. 4. Let's go.
Amazing.
Okay, well that's
His
it.
nose bleeds a little bit. He goes, "If you are you not trying to stop me? So you already know." And he goes to make his next attack come his turn. Next is going to be Zhen Yin. Zhen Yin is at the gets to the second level as well, makes his way up to the third. Same thing. He gets to the top right behind you, Karhale, and he's actually going to. His brow is kind of furrowed in confusion, and he steps forward and he goes, "Karhale, maybe you should stop fighting." No, he doesn't really know who you are. Never mind. He doesn't say your name. He goes, "Perhaps you should stop fighting him. Rock woman." He'll go with that. He is not involved. He is not involved in all of this. And he kind of steps up next to you and he reaches out a hand to like almost hold you back, and then he kind of cringes and holds the clawed hand away from you. But he says his piece and he stays at a distance here. Next is going to be Han Guanjun in the air, who is still just hovering in the air for a moment, and his head cocks back. He turns and his whole body kind of reorients itself in the air as his sword angles away from the tiers, from this tower here, to the entrance to the lair. And he kind of like crouches down and starts to fly in that direction. Next is going to be Shy Sprout. Inala, you're
Okay.
You are presently smoking purple, having been rejected by the force field, but not taking damage from it, as you are watching Inala at the base of it right now.
Does it smell any particular? Oh wait, never mind.
Nemo vibes.
I will climb up to the top.
You climb up to where Inala's at?
No, to the top of the, like, right below the tier 3.
Okay, yeah, you climb up to about level with Inala because right there is where the force field begins. Do you
I
try
didn't
to
realize
pass through it?
was up there.
Yeah, she's presently right below the force field. How many? You have 40 feet of movement, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you actually don't even get to Inala. You would have to use your action to get that high. To dash.
Am I
You
up
only
to the,
have
Am I up to the runes yet?
the runes. You're about 10 feet below Inala and where the runes are.
Well, I guess I will use my action then.
Okay, you get up there. You're holding on with your handholds right next to where Inala's at, and you can see the runes. They have this like low level haze of a glow.
Mm-hmm. What happens? Well, okay then. I guess that's my turn.
Okay. Next is going to be Inala. Go ahead and roll me your Arcana check as you examine the runes.
$13.
13. So you trying to figure out what they are. You grasp that they are the cause for the force field itself. You grasp that they hold off outward magic that tries to like it'll stop people from teleporting into it.
Mhm.
That isn't the people that are acceptably able to teleport into it, and it'll hold out anyone except for the creatures named in the spell. It's basically a version of the magic circle spell, basically, though a heightened version. You know how to disarm it vaguely, but you'll have to re-roll your Arcana check and see if you can disarm it.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead and we'll say you're using your fast hands for this, but go ahead, roll a new Arcana check. If you roll high enough, you are able.
21.
Ooh, okay, yeah, okay. I was like, hopefully you roll higher this time, and you did. So, you spend some more time fiddling with it, and then you hear a little bit of a sparking energy sound, and then boom, as all the force field dissipates into the air. Kanari, you also hear the end of the humming magical energy above you as you're fighting the priest here. Miss Nola, you successfully disarmed the force field. You can now climb higher if you wish.
Yes.
Cheers.
So you start climb to the edge, pull yourself up, and you are looking down at a large stone pedestal here that seems to have blood smeared all over it. You see what looks to be honestly, there's a little chest near the foot of the pedestal itself. Seems to have all kinds of different ingredients and
Locks that I can unlock.
there's no. It is not locked up here. Since
Boo.
the person. Well, this one wasn't. There wasn't anyone trying to get in it or out of it that needed to be locked in or out, because it's so high up in their domain that it's like, oh, we're the only ones who's going to be messing with it right now.
You just got like 6 locks at the end of last session.
It looks.
I need more.
That's true. You open it though. It seems to be just lots of materials for spells and such.
Ooh.
You do find what looks to be diamond dust
Mine.
in a big pouch, as well as different types of gold and platinum for different types of material, incense, and yeah. Oh, and then at the edge of the pedestal on the far end, there's a tub, a stone tub that's been filled with blood. It's been filled almost full.
Yummy. So we have some crack cocaine and some smoothie juice for me to drink.
Smoothie juice. Basically tomato soup at the end.
Everyone needs their V8 in the morning, right? I mean, it's what keeps them going.
For our little vampire game, we should all just drink V8.
Oh, they make V8 like energy drinks now. They're actually really good.
Yeah, I've heard about
Oh,
that.
they're actually
I'll bring a
so gross.
six-pack.
I hate V8.
Isn't it just liquefied
Terrible.
veggies? That's disgusting.
No, I'll bring you. I hate V8, but I know the good ones. I'll bring the good ones.
I trust you.
I know the good ones.
But yeah, so you're looking at it and there's no one here, as far as you can tell.
Well, I'm gonna start pickpocketing all the magical-y stuff.
Okay.
Magically.
So you try to collect as much as you can. Roll me. Let's see what you find up here. Roll me a D100.
Ah! What would happen if I just sniffed up that powder like a line of coke?
You should. You should do it. It might kill you.
I'm very tempted, I'm not gonna lie.
That would be objectively hilarious.
If only Nemo were here, he would do it.
That is
Do it
true.
with you.
51.
51. You find.
Acquire the actual fantasy equivalent of Coke because Liz did in fact make it.
You find a vial of something as you're rooting through. You find a vial of something you don't recognize, but it has little bits of stone in it. Floating
Turn me
in
into
the...
Carhale?
You drink it and find out.
You can only dream.
Only dream. I want to be a big pink mommy like you.
I mean, I'm just saying you wrote your own character.
Oh, I know.
We all know what we want to be in life.
Next is going to be but you do find that, as well as what looks to be 4,000 gold pieces in within the chest. You also find 2 large gems that you can't really quantify at the moment, like how much they're worth. 2 large diamonds, and a bag of diamond dust.
More coke.
That would
Next
hurt
is
so
going-
bad to get diamond particles up your nose. Ugh.
No. I've never done drugs, so I don't know why I'm so keen on cocaine right now. Anyway.
Because she's high on love.
Don't know.
Yeah. The new champion of honor.
Oh,
That's
I
the end of
meant Rachel.
She meant IRL, I think.
we should get Justin to come in and play this guy. It would be so funny.
I can't flirt in the fake world or the real world, so that would never work.
That's true.
Next is going to be the priest. But before the priest gets to move, Adine gets to the top of the second tier and he shoulders his way up. Ugh! And he lands with a bit of a crouch. And he looks up at the priest and he goes, oh.
Does he know this guy?
That is the question. He looks at him, kind of scratches his head, and he's like, just so confused. He goes, wait, why are you even working with these people? Stepping forward to this guy, and the priest goes, also confused about like seeing him, as they hadn't really encountered each other in this mix here so far. And Adine goes, are you working with them willingly against our people? And the priest goes, well, of course I have to find them. That was the mission the regent sent me on. And Adine steps forward and he goes, I believe you may be confused. And the priest goes, the only one who must be confused is you. And he'll continue with his turn. So Adine is confused and will hold back and not take his turn here. And he's like, whoa. And he's going to take his turn to dodge. But the priest will turn to the person who's still attacking him and causing him much damage. So he's going to attack you, Gnari. Because Gnari did
him.
I was attacking. You did like measly damage, baby damage.
Tank, damn it!
Holly's like, thank you. Oh,
why won't you let me tank? This is
I
a
don't know.
return team, Liz. You won't let the tank.
He will not let the tank.
Maybe she knows it
he's
causes him joy and is trying to keep you from being happy.
I'm going with who the threat is right now. Kanari has dealt him a lot of damage, so he's like, I need to get you out of this.
I just insulted him
he-
and caused his nose to bleed.
He's going to use Kanari and he's going to attack you. And yeah, so he's going to do another guiding bolt with his honorable eminence. Not that he'll survive past this turn, but that this is his last use of his honorable eminence. So he's gonna say again, he's gonna be like, all of you trying to hold back the truth, but Taylor will not let the truth be held down. And he's going to make his attack, and that's going to be dirty 20 to hit. Kanari, does that hit?
That just hits.
Woo! So the honorable eminence, he's going to roll 9.
I'm sorry,
it's going to be.
Wait, I think so.
Her AC is.
Oh no, dang it! My AC is 19. It hits. My AC is 19.
19. Yeah. That's 12.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's okay. I want to be honest.
That's 21. To final 32.
Okay.
Oh, 33 points of radiant damage that he spears you with. And then he turns to the rest of you and he kind of opens his hands out and he goes, I will die for my mission. And he looks up into the sky with this pious energy and he looks at you all as it's your turn. Now it's going to be it's Hole, and she's like, hey guys, I think, and Han Guanjun's making his way to the entrance, and Atol's kind of like, I think the guy must have just teleported past you guys, maybe out into the hallway, and he's like making his way out, is what I think, because no one's coming toward us, and he's just like running away, and if he's not there.
How are we so
And so she's like climbing up to this second tier here on her turn. She goes, I mean, what do you guys want to do about that? Enola, roll me an intelligence check.
$21 again.
Ooh. Your mind immediately flashes as you guys hear Atol's voice kind of echoing up to you. Your mind immediately flashes to a teleportation circle that was in the acolyte's den. So this man might be making his way to his exit.
Oh boy. Sorry, who is this again?
So Konotash, the
Okay.
mage.
Oh, okay.
Konotash, yes, the mage, making his way away with a unconscious Xian Wei in tow, part of some larger plan scheme, apparently, making his way toward a teleportation circle that's going to take him elsewhere.
Ah.
This is Kanari's father, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Next is going to be Kanari fighting the priest. Just got hit. You're smoking radiant damage.
Smoking hot.
Kanari just kind of is, when she kind of processes what Atoll says, she's like, "You're too pitiful for me to even care about." And she's going to just fly away after her father. And so I'm going to movement speed, action dash, and then what is it called? Step of the wind. So I'm going to go 150 feet. 100. Wait, what is it?
Word.
How far is my sword?
Your sword can go 50.
Sword.
So
50?
if you have 3, then 150.
Cool. That's what I'm gonna do.
Main action, bonus action, and movement speed, right?
Speed. Yes. And
Okay.
I'm taking
So
off.
at the moment, amazing. Okay, so as you take off, then 150, you shoot down and you shoot past where Han Guanjun's at, who is presently making his way out. He's right at the entrance, making his way into the tunnels, and you shoot past him into the tunnels, going into the darkness. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
But roll it at disadvantage because he's not walking, so you don't have the echoes of his sound that way to track him.
Disadvantage, still a dirty 20.
Is it dirty 20? Nice.
Yeah. Oh, well,
it should be a straight roll, right?
I rolled 2, it took the lower one. Because you're right, it should have been
Technically, it's a straight roll because you have the advantage on it.
You're right. Oh, okay, so that's a 24.
Nice. 24, as you're shooting out, you can hear his breaths echoing down the tunnel. So you're trying to track him as well as you can, following the sounds he's making, and you disappear into the darkness. He has a large gain on you guys, as he is presently very far ahead. But you're tracking him as well as you can, and 150 feet around is not bad. Depending on how many more times you can do that, you may catch up to this guy. So you guys see Kanari disappear into the tunnel. Next is going to be Karhale. You're right in front of the priest.
I'm just gonna.
He's just holding his arms out, looking into the upwards toward the sky.
I'm gonna let my axe kind of thunk onto the ground.
He peeks one eye open at you.
It's almost like you actually believe all that self-righteousness is going to make a dead god accept you. Am I not doing
He
him?
goes, I doubt he's very much aware of what's going on.
Charisma save.
No, it's only every 5 minutes.
No, I know.
No, but that would have been a better one to take damage on.
And the man he doesn't seem to respond, but he opens his eyes in confusion as you don't attack him. Do you not attack him?
No. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Hungry.
Next is going to be
Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I'm gonna look around. Atoll, Inala, Shy. They're all good?
yeah. Everyone's kind of collected at the second tier now at this point.
Okay. Well then,
Even the new guy.
I'm gonna start climbing back down, and as I pass him, I'm gonna look at Adine and punch him on the shoulder. Nice of you to join us.
He goes, who are you? What? as you kind of pass him by. And Atoll's like,
Atoll, that's the guy
hi.
you work with.
And she goes, what? No. What?
Are you going to say hi?
She doesn't answer. She just flutters, turns red, and turns around.
That what?
This guy's the champion of honor.
No, yeah. What'd you say he was?
He goes, I'm sorry. Do you know who I am? And he turns in the direction of Atoll, and she goes, no, I don't. We gotta go kill a guy. And he turns around and continues to climb down after you. Do you climb down, Karhale?
As opposed to
jumping?
Could I jump? Is it a reasonable distance for me to jump?
I mean, you may take damage from the fall, but you could jump.
I may take damage from the fall? Okay, I'll jump.
You will take damage from the fall. You're not a monk, but it might be worth it.
Oh, but I am technically still raging because I attacked someone last round and it's not hit the end of my turn yet. So actually, that would be nice. It could help me keep my rage for a little bit. I'll do it.
Okay. So you leap down the second tier to the first one, or do you want to just jump over the whole thing and take the whole thing in one drop?
I feel like that is not a good idea. So I'm gonna go tier by tier.
Okay. Yeah. So you jump to the first tier, jump to the second tier. When you do so, it'll take about 30 feet of your actual movement because you kind of like do the little running jump thing to get over the wide edges of these tiers here. But you get to the bottom. Go ahead and roll me 66s.
I was unaware it was going to be that many, but I'm fine. That is 4. Ew.
It's less than a normal person just because you're made of stone.
Yep.
15. 18. Could be worse.
18? Okay. 9. Yeah, 9 points of damage as you land with that. You have your 20 remaining for this movement and your dash if you'd like.
I'm gonna frickin' use it.
Cool. So you have
quick. Hold the phone. What's the fastest thing I can wild shape into? Can I do a panther yet? Or would a warhorse be fastest?
Probably a warhorse.
But panther's cooler.
Well, to be honest, right now you're at 50. A warhorse would be 60, so that would be faster.
Are
you guys leaving right now?
Yeah, in a bit.
Okay, what time are you guys planning to leave?
We're planning to leave like in 5 minutes.
Just so we can get parking. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. We're leaving now.
Boo!
Just take us on the road with you. Just take us on the road with you, and then keep us on your lap at the graduation.
I need to talk to my father.
Okay. Let's see. At this point,
No, I mean
the only people that have a chance of catching up. So, just in general, Kanari, you are probably the only one who has a chance to catch up right now, because you can move 150 feet in each round, right?
Yes.
How many times can you do this?
She just got
6.
a bunch of key points back.
Yeah, 6.
Oh, if Karhale turns into a warhorse, could I ride her?
Rider.
Sure you can.
That would be amazing. If you can turn into a wolf, you have 60 feet of movement, and you'll be able to go every round. You'll be able to go 120. But the thing is that he's already 400 feet away from you guys at this point, with how fast he can move and how much of a distance he had in the first place with his dimension door spell that he used to get 300 feet right out of the gate. And then he was able to move every turn from then on 60 every time he took his turn.
I mean,
so
I know that Konatosh is rough. I know that if she catches Konatosh, he's done, because he's already pretty roughed up.
Maybe.
So
he is already very rough.
So
That's true.
I'm pretty much just going to make sure she does catch him, and if she doesn't, I'll be there if she doesn't, so that she's not alone.
I will say, Karhale and Nala, and if you ride on her back, you guys will be able to catch up eventually. But Kanari's going to be the one that gets there first.
Yeah.
So Kanari, we'll start with you next session, and you will have caught up to him, up to plausibly engaging him, maybe. Okay.
Are you going to do the math?
We can do a simplified thing next session if you want. Try to figure out, because I need to keep track of how many key points I'm spending.
I mean, those rolls you could honestly do in chat, like how many turns based on, because you're just moving, right? That doesn't need to be super drawn out necessarily.
It's true. So maybe we'll resolve how if you get there, because it's going to be kind of crunchy, whether you get there in time. On that, it's going to be kind of crunchy.
Okay.
So we'll do that over chat, and then if you arrive, we'll start with your fight with him and Karhale and Nala bringing up the rear.
Okay.
You guys will basically probably not get there for a few rounds before however that goes, basically.
Okay. I will wild shape. I will be wild shaping into. Is that really the fastest thing that I can do?
Oh, DM.
Yes.
No, never mind. That doesn't apply. Just kidding. Never mind. Don't
I
listen to
will
me.
see if there's anything better that I could wild shape.
No worries.
That's fine. We'll see. If not, I'm already at 50 feet, so that's already. It would only be 10 feet faster.
It's true. So you'd be moving at 100 feet every round. The main thing is having that bonus 50 that Kanari has, the bonus action ability.
Yeah.
But
go faster without me.
She could do 90 feet,
and
right?
Nala
Because your
can
base
go
is 30.
Right now, she can do 120 every round. So she would be doing the same exact amount, riding the horse versus not riding the horse.
Okay.
She's a fast little kid, fast kid. Anyway, so we'll come back to this next time. As you guys all take off and leave the priest to his own devices.
Well, we
there
left
with them.
the other guy.
The other guy, Shy is there, and Toll's there. And Toll will deal with him.
While
Yeah,
I
can't
was
even see.
leaving, could I have grabbed the head of Lusitania? Just grab
No.
it? No? Okay.
No.
It's something
You
I
kicked it like
Just
you have to go hunt
Tell
it
a
down.
toll
You kicked
to
it.
grab
You kicked
to
it very
search her
far.
I
body.
did hunt it. All
You,
right.
yeah, you can let.
Just shout to a
to grab
toll
it.
to search her
Yeah.
body and whatever.
Um,
Grab the head.
Yeah, I'll tell a toll to set her on fire.
Well,
But grab her
just
head.
search her body first. Oh my
Oh,
goodness, we want the
yeah.
stuff on her body.
Or just tell
It's
me.
not- I just like setting things on fire.
We can tell. You're as bad as Nemo. Okay.
We're kids
So
who-
you're like, as you jump down the tier, you're like, "Don't shut! Get the body! Search the body! Set it on fire!" And then you disappear out as you, and then you can cut off as you shift into a horse, and then you clop, 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 clop,
Were they
and Nala
all
like leaps off. and
Were they
lands
all
on your back.
watching as I turned into a horse?
Ooh,
Was like everyone watching?
I assume
Okay,
they're
cool.
all just standing at the top of the tier as you leap down and then shift
I
into a
was
horse.
not
once you
watching.
ground.
Okay, that's okay, Shy. You know that I can wild shape. The other two dudes did not.
I mean, to be fair, they have no idea who you are, so they wouldn't have any expectations or lack thereof.
It's fair.
Yeah. Look at.
All right, Liz, you gotta
Anyway,
go.
I love you guys. Yes,
Loves.
we gotta go. Apparently.
ya.
Bye.
Wow, she had to leave so early.